Hello, my name's Ayesha and I'm a dance artist with Echo Dance Theatre Company. Today I'm going to do a little movement session with you as part of Roe Valley Arts Movement Month. So I'm going to focus on phrasing today, so just looking at how we compose our dances. So a movement phrase starts from stillness and ends in stillness. So it's like a sentence of movement. So when we write a story or we write something, we write in sentences and there's a full stop at the end of the sentence, and we can take a breath before we start the new sentence. Or in music we have phrases which start from silence and end in silence before a new phrase begins. So similar, you can make those comparisons with music or writing. So just to look at that and see how we can make our dances, even if they're improvised, even if we're making them up as we go along, make them more composed. So let's start with a wee bit of a warm-up to get going a little bit and start creating. So let's just get warmed up a little bit, so you can just give the hands a little shake. So they're like a bag of bones, and you can bounce your knees as well. And shake up above the head. And shake in the middle. And shake down to the ground. And shake in the middle and up above the head. And in the middle and down the ground. In the middle, above the head. In the middle, down the ground. In the middle. And then have one arm up and one arm down. And change arms. And change arms. And change arms. And shake a leg. And change legs. And change legs. And change legs and change arms and legs, arms and legs, arms and legs, arms and legs, and both feet down, both arms in the middle. Shake your shoulders, shake your back. Let your breath change. And just let it run out. And just looking down and looking up. And back to the centre and look to one side and look to the other side. And come back to centre, and then tilt the head one way and back to centre, tilt it the other way, and then bring it forward all the way around, and then circle your shoulders back, circle them forwards, and bend your elbows, and bend the wrists, and move the fingers and the joints of the hands. And let that run out, and then just roll down your spine, so just go vertebra by vertebra, so you're hanging over your hips. Just hang over your hips, bend your knees, fold in your hip joints and ankle joints, and then stack the spine up again, rolling up again, and have a small arch, so just look up at the ceiling and come back to center. Great. So I'd like to look at vertical levels now, so just get that warmed up. So that's the journey from low to high and high to low. There was a video of it last week, so you could look at that if you wanted. But also you could maybe, after you just listen to this now, watch this a little bit, you could pause this video, put on some music and explore a little bit. So I'm going to just start by moving at the lower levels, so at sort of sitting or kneeling and lying. So I'm just going to have a little explore with that now. You can do it a little bit with me and then pause the video so that you can have a bit more time with it. You can take some weight onto your hands and feet and really try to move through the joints. Think about kind of oiling up the joints as you do this, so there's no rush, it's the warm-up. So enjoy. move up now to standing, bent knees also in the plie. So we can move with bent knees, we can walk, skip, we can jump. So just exploring this upper level, and you can do that for yourself. Now just have a little improvisation. And then when you're ready, you can add in the lower levels as well. So you can come down to high knees, or all fours. You can come to sitting, or kneeling, or lying. So just moving from the lowest level of lying right up to jumping. So let's continue exploring the vertical levels, but also bringing our attention now to phrasing. So we start to compose our improvised dances. So just remembering that a movement phrase always begins from stillness, goes somewhere, and ends in stillness. And the phrases can be different lengths. Some might be very short, some might be very long. Maybe to also really be very strict and disciplined about the stillness. It's really a stillness, it's not a suspension, it's not a slowing down. So maybe if I just demonstrate a little bit. So this is a phrase. That's a stillness. This is a phrase with a suspension in it. This is the end of the phrase. Okay, so you're not moving through, you're not slowing down. Really see if you can really earth yourself. Really find the stillness at the end of the phrase so that you can begin the new one. So I'll just give you a little demonstration now. I'll just do 3 phrases in a row. And all I'm really thinking about is just being very clear with that and just exploring the vertical levels. So this is just improvised as well. And then maybe if you want to just pause the video and explore this idea for yourself. Okay. That's one phrase. Two phrases. Three phrases. Okay, so have a little play now yourself, just being really strict, really finding the stillness, going somewhere and ending in stillness, and then starting the next phrase. So maybe give yourself a little task of 3 phrases and then have a little pause and start again. That's the end of today's session. Hopefully you found it interesting and it gives you a little inspiration for your own dance compositions. So thanks for watching.